Hi guys, DevilHunterXYZ, and I'm back with more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Had a little bit of fun beforehand with my Exodia build, but I decided to come back again, still with more notifications. And some more rewards. Yeah, so I decided to come back again and try to test this out, try to do more duels here. Granted, I'm gonna probably... I guess I can try a standard duel. Standard ranked match. It's been a while. I guess they have changed this out because I don't remember having a loner and a my deck option. I guess I really don't remember much of it. Alright. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go for my Egyptian God deck. I know it's far from perfect, but at least this is kind of what I have. Golden Ladybug, so I can get some life points. I had to reveal the card in my hand to get 500 life points in standby. Maneater Bug to destroy a monster. Shield Wing for defensive purposes. Maxi to try to draw additional cards. Got a couple of Sangans to draw any specific monster. Stealth Bird, mostly for the effect. If you flip it face up, it does an immediate 1,000 points of damage. And it also has the effect that you can flip it face down. Magical Reflect Slime. I've only used this maybe twice. I haven't really fully taken effect of this, but it says if you can summon the monster and you can summon it again to have it become an effect monster, and at that point any battle damage will be inflicted to your opponent instead. Then I also got Revival Jam, mainly just for keeping a monster on the field. Obnoxious Celtic Guard for defensive purposes. Solar Flare Dragon, mainly for the burn effect that it does at the end phase, inflicting 500 points of damage at the end. Got Carrier Roid, which could be helpful to negating spells and traps that target my cards. Then I got Fencing Fire Ferret, which standard monster, but if it's destroyed, you can destroy another person's monster and also inflict 500 points. Ross Disciple could be useful for summoning gods. A couple of Reactor Slimes for the same thing, helpful for summoning the god cards. Yeah, then of course I got my Obelisk the Tormentor, Slifer the Sky Dragon, and the Winged Dragon of Ra. Also have the Sphere mode of Ra, and also the Immortal Phoenix. I also have Guardian Slime, which it's a pretty good one. If you take damage, you can just immediately summon to the field. Got Raigeki, Harpy's Feather Duster. Monster Reborn's a pretty good one. Change of Heart to take control of a monster. Pot of Extravagance, which for the most part I'm not really going to be using much of an extra deck, so I might as well. Ancient Chant's a pretty good one. I mean, the fact that you can have the Winged Dragon of Ra added to your hand, and also during that turn you actually get 2 tributes that you can do, 2 tribute summons. And on top of that, if you banished a card to try to, while in the process of summoning Winged Dragon of Ra, Ra's attack and defense would be equal to the total attack and defense of the monsters that you tribute summon, instead of having to rely on draining most of your life points. Malevolent Nuzzler is just a basic equipped spell, but it does have the effect that if it gets destroyed, you can pay 500 life points to add it back to your top of your deck. Pretty good one here. Mounted the Bound Creator, which is pretty helpful for my god cards since most of them don't have any protection effects. Yeah, unfortunately I would say the god cards are more like glass cannons. They're powerful, but they can be easily destroyed. But at least the Mounted Bound Creator can help rectify that by making it where level 10 monsters are not affected. It cannot be targeted or affected by card effects. And at the same time, if they destroy a monster on the field, the owner of the card takes an additional 1,000 points of damage. Then of course got Shard of Greed to draw cards. Mystical Space Typhoon for destroying traps and spells. Thunder Force Attack. Made specifically for Slifer the Sky Dragon, but it can be useful for destroying monsters. Same thing with Fist of Fate. Yeah, and then I got Soul Crossing, which is a pretty good one for summoning god cards. Or even just clearing out your opponent's board. Thunder Speed Summon allows you to just immediately summon Egyptian gods. Got Mirror Force, Jar of Greed, Raigeki Break. Got Revive Sky God, again meant for Slifer the Sky Dragon. But also helps me refill my hand too. Call of the Haunted, it's a pretty good one. A couple of the Metal Reflect Slimes. Wall of Revealing Light. Pay multiples of 1,000, and then any monster that your opponent controls that has that attack or less can't attack me at all. Sun Gun Unification. Meant for the Winged Dragon of Ra, but this one allows you to transfer your life points to Ra or vice versa, which could be helpful. And then of course, mainly got a couple of Egyptian god slimes, and then the rest are more or less just throwaways in my extra deck. Well, let's see. Huh. Interesting name. It's just a bunch of characters. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna go first. We'll see. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just lay 3 cards face down. Not really much I can do. I'm hoping the game doesn't screw me over and he probably has Harpy's Feather Duster. Okay, Gen of the Diamond Tiger. Gen of the Diamond Tiger. Once per turn at the end of a battle phase, return this card from the field to the hand. During your main phase, you can special summon one Ken the Warrior Dragon from your hand or deck to your opponent's field. Okay. Goblin Biker Grand Bash. Goblin monsters you control gain 300 attack for each goblin monster you control. During the main phase, you can normal summon one goblin monster in addition to your normal summon/set. You can target 2 goblin monsters you control, then activate one of these effects. Make the level of one of your monsters become the current level of the other. Or both their levels could become the combined total of the original levels. Huh. I'll activate Metal Reflect Slime. I don't know why he continued the attack, but okay. Oh, right. I don't know why he continued that attack. He could have chose to stop it. Golden Ladybug, what do you know? Not yet, but I'll activate Golden Ladybug. Alright. I'll activate the effect of Egyptian God Slime. Which, well, it's a fusion monster that requires you to have an aqua monster and at 1 level 10. Yeah, but you can technically special summon it by attributing 1 level 10 aqua monster with 0 attack. Which, conveniently, that's what my Metal Reflect Slime is. And then also, conveniently, my Egyptian God Slime can act as 3 tributes for a tribute summon. So you just have to summon out Obelisk the Tormentor. I kind of wonder if this is going to be a forfeit, or if he's actually going to try. Wait, he's just going to straight up attack me? I think this guy just gave up. Wow, that was really unsatisfying. That was a very unsatisfying duel. Like, the guy wasn't even trying. Okay. Huh. Alright, come on. Anyone to fight? Anyone to duel? Mart? I guess that's how I pronounce it, Mart. Going seconds. I mean, I guess that's okay. I'd rather go second anyway. Oh god, this is a really bad hand. Just one monster face down? Okay. Can I get a monster? Sandgan. I'll play Sandgan face down defense. I'll set Raigeki break. That's it for me. Okay, why does he have 2 junk Synchron's? Alright, Okay, I guess I'll take... Guardian Slime. Raw's Disciple. Okay, I'll do this. I'll activate Ancient Chant. So I can bring the Winged Dragon of Raw into my hand. And because I use Ancient Chant, I can technically do two normal summons this turn, so... First summon is Raw's Disciple. Activate its effect, which allows me to summon out an additional Raw's Disciple. And again. Alright, and then I'll banish Ancient Chant. So that way I can summon out the Winged Dragon of Raw. Because if I banish Ancient Chant, Raw's attack and defense can be the total attack and defense the monster's used. And that way I don't have to use my life points to power up Raw. Granted, though, the downside is right now Raw is a glass cannon, so it can still be destroyed by spells and traps. That's why I kind of wish I had mounted the Bound Creator to at least provide a little bit of protection. Okay, if this card attacks an opponent's monster, this card gains 400 during damage step. Granted, I do have Raigeki Break. I don't know if he's planning on doing a Synchro Summon or not. Maybe not. Soul Crossing. Okay. Try again here. I don't know why he kept that in face-up attack. Reactor Slime. Actually, I will summon Reactor Slime to activate its effect, which allows me to summon slime tokens, 2 of them in defense. I mean, if I can get another Egyptian god in my hand, that'd be nice. It's gonna destroy my Raigeki break. I might as well just activate Raigeki break. And I'll just dish out Thunder Force attack. Well, he doesn't really have much. I'll activate Raw's effect to destroy his monster. Not yet. Okay. Alright, got Metal Reflect Slime out. Attribute that to summon Egyptian God Slime. And I'll throw one card face down. Shield. Why would you play Shield Wing in attack mode? He's still gonna take damage anyway. I mean, the smarter move would have just been him to. I think the smarter move would have been to play that in defense mode. Okay. Kind of an easy duel. Sad to say. I'm going first. Boo. I got sphere mode. Well, I guess I'll just do set Mirror Force, set Stealth Bird, and really that's all I can do. Uh... When this card declares an attack, or if your opponent activates a monster effect, during the damage step, you can look at your opponent's extra deck and banish one monster from it face down. Okay. I got no idea. Unfortunately, he can still look in my deck. Most likely he's gonna banish my Egyptian God Slime. Yeah, of course he did. That was... I don't even know what that was. I swear, a lot of these duels just are like that. Either I take a huge beating from my opponent, or they just abruptly forfeit. Always with the rabbits. Always with the rabbits. Going second, like always. Well, at least I got Slifer the Sky Dragon. Or what was it? Slifer the Executive Producer. What the heck? I should have called the Winged Dragon of Raw Mega Ultra Chicken. I don't know. Maybe I watched too much of the Abridged series. Monster Reborn. I'll place Metal Reflect Slime face down. I'll throw in Sangan. Face down defense. That'll be it. Oh, just the card that I need. Alright. Let's do this. Activate Metal Reflect Slime. And then I'll activate Egyptian God Slime's effect so I can just tribute Metal Reflect Slime to summon it. And since that was all special summon, I'm gonna summon out Slifer the Sky Dragon by tributing Egyptian God Slime. And then I'll activate Mount of the Bound Creator. And luckily with Mound of the Bound Creator, every time I destroy a monster, my opponent takes an additional 1,000 points of damage. And at least with Mound of the Bound Creator as well, my Egyptian gods aren't affected by card effects. So at least I'm able to protect Slifer and the Winged Dragon of Ra, since they were more like glass cannons than anything else. I don't think he can really do anything. Ra's disciple. Call of the Haunted. Of course, Slifer's effect activates every time a monster is summoned. The monster loses 2,000 attack points, and if it's reduced to 0, it's automatically destroyed. I got a strong feeling my opponent is going to give up. He's thinking. I think he's thinking of giving up. I don't know why he flipped it face up. He's thinking he can. I think he can use the effect on my god card. Raigeki will only work on Sangen. Luckily, I had Mound of the Bound Creator. Oh, I don't know. Let's just go with Magical Reflex Slime. Well, ain't this something? I'm just gonna put him out of his misery, I guess. Pot of Extravagance, draw 2 more cards, and just finish this off. Well, that was pretty easy. Sadly, a lot of these duels are just easy. Sebi. Darn. Can't go first. But I can go second. This is like the same hand as last time. Pot of Extravagance. I'll summon out Reactor Slime. Activates effect. Alright, to do 2 tokens face up defense. And I mean, that's kind of risking it already, but I could do it. Soul Crossing. And he just forfeits. He knew I was just gonna win that one. The fact that I was gonna summon my Egyptian god on my first turn. He knew he was beat already. One monster face down, and that's it. Ancient Chant. Place 1 card, summon Fencing Fire Ferret. Well, I'll activate this effect. At least I got Guardian Slime out here. Thunder Force attack. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Summon Reactor Slime to do 2 tokens. Okay. I think that works for now. I'm trying to let Sebi have a chance to do a comeback. Considering how fast I just annihilated him last duel. Fist of Fate. Ancient Chant to bring out the Winged Dragon of Ra. And I'll banish Ancient Chant. Special summon out. Sacrifice Guardian Slime to summon Egyptian God Slime. I guess I can have one card. Sun God Unification. Put that face down. I get to sacrifice three monsters, but I'll sacrifice Egyptian God Slime. Summon the Winged Dragon of Ra. And I'm not going to use the effect, at least not yet. Alright. I'll activate Reactor Slime's effect. So I can take Metal Reflect Slime. And set that. He's just playing defense, I guess. Obelisk the Tormentor. I'm going all out. I'll sacrifice these 3. Obelisk to Tormentor. This would be fun. Oh man, if I had Slifer to Sky Dragon, that would be something. I mean, it's rare for me to ever have all 3 Egyptian gods in the field. And he gives up. Okay. Nice area. Adios the Underworld Squire. Okay. I don't know what his plan is. Whoa. Well, I don't know what that plan was. Activate this by targeting 1 monster in your graveyard with 2400 attack, 1000 defense, or 2800 attack or defense. Special summon defense, but negate its effects. Also equip it with this card. When this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. The equipped monster can be treated as 2 tributes for a tribute summon. Well, I guess I'll just activate Harpy's Feather Duster. And I'll just summon out Magical Reflect Slime. Set 2 cards face down and go for a direct attack. I got a feeling he was trying to do 2 tributes. That's all I can really think of. Oh, really? Of course he had that Fisher. Alright, well. Pot of Extravagance. I'll activate Jar of Greed here. And I'll summon out Reactor Slime. Place both my tokens face up and attack. Okay, not bad. Has another Idios, huh? Target one card in the field. Target one card in the field, banish that target, and inflict 1,000 points of damage if it was a dark monster. I'll activate Wall of Revealing Light. Pay 3,000 life points to negate that attack. Okay. I'll change this to defense. Put one monster face down. That'll be that for me. I got sphere mode. If I can summon that, might be able to get past this. Jesus. You can't attack me. Just buying out time, I guess. I'll activate Pot of Extravagance. Send 6 cards from an extra deck. We're banishing them anyway. It's still nothing I can really play. Serious? Are you serious? What in the world? I gotta get like a monster or something on the field. Metal Reflect Slime. Okay. He just really has a deck that allows him to tribute summon a lot. I'll activate Metal Reflect Slime. Shard of Greed. Okay. I'll activate Shard of Greed. I'll activate Egyptian God Slam's effect. I'll summon out the Winged Dragon of Ra Sphere Mode. I'll activate the Sphere Mode's effect to summon out the Winged Dragon of Ra. And I'll also activate Mound of the Bound Creator to protect it. At the very least, level 10 or higher monsters cannot be targeted or destroyed by card effects. Draw a card from my deck. Yeah, might as well. This is crazy. He just has like a weird deck that just allows him to draw and, well, mostly allows him to tribute summon a lot. For I don't know why. You can return one tribute monster if you control special summon this card. I don't want to use it yet. Oh my god. This is ridiculous. What is up with this deck? Well, I'm gonna take Guardian Slime, I guess. Really? He didn't even attack? I'm kind of shocked by that. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Summon Carrieroid. Equip Malevolent Nuzzler. Activate Change of Heart. Take control of that. Direct attack. Hey, it works. I gotta say, a weird deck that person had. Just allowing him to continuously tribute summon. But hey, it worked. Not bad. Not bad. At least I got some decent wins out of that. Alright, how... Secret missions appeared. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. So at least I got some points and some stuff out of my Duel Pass too that I can unlock. But yeah, overall interesting. Yeah, hopefully, hopefully I can still refine my deck a little bit more. I still kind of want to try to add a couple more cards into my Egyptian God deck. Kind of improve it a little bit better. But only time will tell. Alright guys, this is DevilHunterXYZ, and until next time.